The city was alive with noise, horns, footsteps, endless chatter. But inside the crowded cafe on the corner street, two strangers sat at separate tables, unaware that fate had just woven them into the same story. Ayan, a quiet dreamer with a notebook always in his hands, scribbled half-finished poems he never dared to share. Across from him, Zara, with eyes that carried both laughter and sorrow, stared at her coffee as if searching for answers in the rising steam. Their worlds collided when a sudden breeze pushed the cafe door wide open, scattering Zara's papers across the floor. Ayan instinctively rushed to help, their hands brushing against each other for a fleeting second, a simple touch. But it felt like the universe had whispered something only they could hear. "Thank you," Zara said softly, her smile shy yet luminous. "Seems like your words wanted to run away," Ayan replied, handing her the last page. That was the beginning. Days turned into weeks, and every evening they found themselves in the same cafe. Sometimes they spoke for hours about books, music, and dreams they hadn't confessed to anyone else. Sometimes silence was enough, two souls speaking through glances when words failed. Ayan noticed how Zara laughed freely, yet her eyes dimmed when she thought no one was watching. Zara noticed how Ayan wrote endlessly but always tore the last page from his notebook, hiding something even from himself. Love didn't arrive with fireworks. It arrived gently, like rain that soaks you before you even realize you're wet. One night, under the golden glow of streetlights, Ayan finally asked, "Why do you always hide your last page?" Zara stopped walking, her heart racing. He had seen through her. "Because," Ayan hesitated, "those pages are letters I'll never send." "To whom?" she whispered. He looked at her, his eyes vulnerable. "To the girl who made me believe silence can be louder than words." The world seemed to pause. Zara's heart thundered. In that fragile moment, she realized the whispers she had been hearing inside her own heart had always been calling his name. But love stories are never without storms. Zara revealed her truth. She was leaving the city in a few weeks, bound by family and responsibilities she could not escape. Ayan listened, each word carving pain into his chest. "Maybe we were never meant to be," she said, her voice trembling. He shook his head gently. "No, we were meant to meet. To prove that love doesn't need forever to exist. Sometimes a moment is enough." Tears glistened in Zara's eyes as she leaned closer. "Then let's promise, no matter where we go, the whispers of our hearts will find each other again." The night of her departure, Ayan stood at the railway station, notebook clutched in his hands. As the train roared to life, Zara pressed her palm against the window. He opened his notebook, tore out the final page, and held it up high. On it were just 4 words, "I'll wait for you." The train pulled away, carrying her into the distance. But in that moment, the whispers of their hearts spoke louder than the noise of the world. Years later, the cafe still stood, and so did Ayan, waiting with his notebook. And one evening, when the breeze pushed the door open again, Zara walked in, her eyes searching, her heart racing, her whispers finally finding their way home. Because true love never fades. It only waits quietly, patiently in the whispers of the hearts.